So growing up, always been into hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
I've been into music in general.
Yeah.
But I used to listen to Eminem. I used to listen to Lil Wayne, all of that. But I remember I used to listen to Eminem a lot. And my mom...
Back in what? Elementary? No.
Yeah, like way back, like Slim Shady LP. Like,
oh, okay.
Yeah, Marshall Mathers, like...
Yeah,
way back.
Yeah.
So,
that's insane, bro. Shout out Eminem.
Eminem been out here for a long time. That was like the soundtrack back when MTV actually showed music videos.
I remember that, yeah.
You know what I mean?
I was really young, but I remember that.
Yeah, so it's like, when I was listening to that, man, my mom used to be like, don't be listening to Eminem, because back then Eminem was like,
doing all that weird.
Yeah, always. He was talking about his mama. He was talking about like,
bro, my mom ain't got no titties.
Yeah, stuff like that. It's funny, you sounded like him for a second, for real.
Yes, bro.
So like my mom, like, of course back then a lot of parents didn't want their kids listening to that, because he was talking about like all type of crazy stuff.
Yes, like beating your mom and shit. I'm like, bro,
putting his girl in the trunk of the car.
Yes.
Like, bro, it's crazy.
Have you seen there's a song that he talks about, a fan kind of came up, send me a letter.
Yeah, Stan.
Yes. Yeah, that was creepy ass, not creepy, but like, damn song.
That song, Stan, that was the time period I'm talking about right there.
Okay.
Like those songs was playing, like Stan, or I am whatever I say I am. Like, like that was my stuff, bro.
Yes.
So like I was listening to that, but then my mom was like, oh no, you can't be listening to none of that. Blah, blah, blah. Like, well, I ain't gonna say that time period when it came out, but it was like those songs were circulating.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Early 2000s. So like, so I was like, dang, man, what can I listen to then? Because like rap was super explicit.
100%. I was the same boat. My mom was like, you can't listen to anybody, because like everybody was like cursing or talking about this and that.
Bro, it's like, dang, what can I listen to? Because I grew up on that. Grew up on Lil Boosie with the Independent song. Grew up on that. Throw some D's on it. Just bought a cat, like all of that stuff, and Outkast.
Bro, Outkast is incredible.
Outkast is always
incredible. One of the biggest like influences in music, hip hop.
And hip hop, the South, all of that, man. Andre 3000 as a person and as an artist has been one of my biggest inspirations. I would say as a kid, I've always been an Outkast fan, but I specifically been an Andre 3000 fan.
Yeah. And what song like was one of the first ones you remember, like, holy shit? Like, I remember, obviously, Miss Jackson, obviously.
Miss Jackson was,
I'm never going to forget that.
You can never forget. Bro, I was still playing that song the other day.
Honestly, always. Like, literally, it's timeless as fuck.
Matter of fact, not go off topic, but I was in Savannah, Georgia with my family, right? Because they was up there. I decided to surprise them. Bro,
that's sweet. That's
sweet. So, it's only like a 4-hour drive from here to Savannah. So as soon as I was coming back through Georgia, I was like, let me turn on Outkast. I'm in Georgia. Like, I'm going to listen to some Outkast, get that
They're
vibe.
from there?
Yeah, they're from Georgia, yeah.
What, what part from Georgia? Or no?
So Andre 3000 is from Atlanta. Okay. And from the story that Big Boy is from Savannah originally. Okay. But they all, Outkast came together in Atlanta. Like they created a group in Atlanta.
Yeah. Interesting.
So that was one of the reasons I was like, let me listen to Outkast. I was listening to that song 100%. West Savannah, coming from Savannah. I was like, that's the vibe right here. But so growing up, those are my favorite artists. Damn. But then of course they didn't say that. I'll probably say, of course, you hear Tupac, that would be played. You would hear.
Do you get into Michael Jackson at all?
My mom is a big Michael Jackson fan.
I remember you talking about Michael Jackson back in the day.
Yeah, my mom's a big Michael. Of course, and I'm not even gonna say being from the South, but of course being from the South. Like, man, I grew up with a lot of old school music too.
Oh, so what? Frank Sinatra?
Not like that. No. I'm talking about like Marvin Gaye. Or like Prince, Michael Jackson, who else? Aretha Franklin, Whitney Houston, all that type of stuff. And I know I'm missing a lot of people, but
Fiji's and all that.
Oh yeah, the Fiji, bro, it's a lot of old school music, bro.
I mean, there's a lot. It's a lot.
It's a lot.
It's a lot of good music.
Yeah,